You are different, even from the man you were when I first met you. You are no longer aloof, you know? When you're here, you're actually here. Oh, he's at the tree. I know it's mesmerizing here. Faye spoke after a pause, shifting her gaze back up to the sky. But you've been spending so much time with me and imagining what couldn't be. Don't you think you've forgotten what actually is and all that could be? Okay, look, I got it. I got your message, you hear me? I know you're still here. You can come and get me now. Damn it, I really thought it was her. Wait, is that really the only way to... Ah! Go fly again. Where the hey have you been? I figured it out, Eva. I figured out the impossible. I mean, it took an unholy amount of spoon feeding, but I guess that's what it takes when we're on the inside of it. What are you talking about? Yes, just what are you talking about? The sedative wore off already? You don't sound too happy about it. We're here to help Colin, and you're the mental process that's in the way. Well, lucky for you, it can be amended now, can it? Can't it? So, looks like we're about out of time. If you're going to erase me for good, you might as well hurry. No, we're not going to erase you. We are going to erase us. Wait, what? Colin never needed our service, Eva. He already had her. The ability to change his reality, to live in a different world. One that filled the gaps of what he wanted, all in his head. She is what we do, Eva. And yet she left. She left which could only mean one thing. What you're trying to imply? No, that can't be right. What we do is different from just this. How is it different? Because there's more to it. There's more to what we do. We fulfill wishes. We give meaning to people's lives. What we do, it has to be more than just that of an imaginary friend. It's a lot more elaborate for sure. But for someone who had to fight just to let go of fantasy and embrace reality, maybe our existence was merely an unwelcome amplifier. A reminder of the make-believe in imaginary, and the endless possibilities that make reality seem less than what it is. Hey you two, things aren't looking good with the patient. I don't know what you're up to, but you might want to get out of there. And by might want, I mean need to. After all of that, huh? I guess none of this even matters anymore. There's no way we'd still have the time to implement any actual changes. No, we might not have the time. But what about her? She's already linked to the machine's interface, right? Without us, all procedures would be initialized, so much could be done in a fraction of a moment. You're suggesting giving a sole control of the machine to a mental process of the patient? The ethical implications of that, it hasn't been done for good reasons. It hasn't been done because no patient has had a chance like this. Besides, what's our alternative? Just leaving it marked as a write-off? But what about legal complications and the contract it says? Oh, come on, Eva. When has the contract stopped us? Guys. Go on. I'll be right behind. Don't say I never trust you. Why are you doing this for us? Well, if I were Colin, and on my last breath, I'd trust you over to strangers in white coats, right? Strangers, huh? Your colleague was right about one thing. There's more to what you do than just playing God with people's memories. You've been here for just a day yet. In all of his lifetime, no one else has truly seen the world through his eyes like you have. And well, you're kind of the first I've been able to meet too. In some silly way, maybe that's a part of what Colin really wishes for. It was one heck of a meet and greet, that's for sure. Full admin access transferred to unknown cradled Rafei. You gonna be alright? Just a little nervous, I guess. Well, given the circumstances, I'd say that's pretty alright. Hey. Do you think that in some ways I've truly existed? Well, for what it's worth, I think all our memories and everything in it can be nothing but the fiction we tell ourselves. Good luck out here. Colin's counting on you. His blood pressure is dropping, vital signs are fading fast. I think he's letting go. I'm sorry for your loss. Please take all the time you need. I'll be in the living room with the paperwork. When they're ready, I'll tell them how. I'll let them know. Always a little stark, isn't it? Seeing it like this after just having been in there. It is what it is. I'm just a little cold. It felt warmer in there. What we did back there, do you know if it worked? Hard to say. I'll try to dig through the data afterwards, but well, it's never been done like this before. I don't know how coherent it'll be. Guess we got another mess of a report to write. We can take care of that when the dust settles. In the meantime, I just remembered something. So, did you succeed? There was a complication. We tried to cope with something unorthodox, but I'm not sure if we'll ever know what really happened in those last moments. Hey, Sophia, said you got a lighter? Yeah.
I never stood up very tall. I think my voice was fairly small. But there were times I'd want to shout, though my thoughts weren't sorted out. So I'd stumble and I'd fall. I learned to fly because of you. So if you left, I could go too. And everything you saw in me, that's what I wanted to be. Did I make it after all? All the grass on the other side, is it only greener in my mind? I'd still want it the same, because trading by yesterday is to wish my life away.
Hey, it's just over. It's fine though. Welcome back.
As we dream and as we grow, we have to learn to let things go. But let the wonder never fade, though we've turned 10,000 pages, flying high or stuck below. I searched for meaning amidst doubt. I finally figured that part out. And all the stories inside me feels like I'm bursting at the seams. And you're here after all the grass on the other side. Is it only greener in my mind? I'd still want it the same, because trading my yesterday is to wish my life away.
Looking for something, old timer? It's been a while, huh? Ah. A long while. You haven't changed much. And whose fault is that now? Listen, I wish it were under better circumstances, but I know. I wish I still had the time to tell you about all that happened since then. It's okay. I was there. I'm only here to say goodbye. Sorry. Just tell me one thing, though. Do you still have any regrets? Regrets? Yeah. I have a lot of those. But that's okay. The chances I missed, the mishaps, and all that I wish I had. Well, that were all still a part of it. They made way for all that I do have. And what I do have, I wouldn't trade for anything else in the world. That's all I wish to hear. Go on, they're waiting for you. It's time to go home. Hey, Colin. Sorry I had to leave back then. Thank you for having been there, even when nobody else was. Oh, sorry. So I don't know where you left, or when you fell asleep, but I guess you got a good part of the story. And at the end, like, they're there to actually fulfill his wishes. And at the end, they just, I'm sorry. At the end, they just deleted the memory that he ever went to them and got the contract with them. Because that was his last wish, kind of in his memories, to forget about that part. So Holland just pretty much forgot about them like ever being there and met his imaginary friend again after he, or like the last second he died. I don't know. I can't really explain that, whatever. It's nice though. Ah. Sup. Thank you for doing more story there. That helps calm me down a little bit. Where are you? At my Scotch drinking home? You said you'd be here. I said I'd visit like we always do, not attend the funeral. When was the last time we even did that? I know, but I just thought we owe it to him. Wait, that's wrong. I know. I thought we owed it to him. Dr. Rosaline, we're about to start. Go on. I'll get my turn. All right, enjoy your scotch. You know it. Now, where were I? Oh, not looking sketchy at all, Neil. I asked you to knock, not hack my lock. switching to digital was a terrible idea. Why didn't you just keep both locks on? Dang it, Rob. You don't know why she even got you involved. Look, we don't have a long. Are you guys still in or not? You betcha. So, is that the solution we were talking about? You were talking about? Yeah, that's her. Yeah, he made a copy of her, actually. Wait, what? Episode 1, To the Moon. Episode 2, Finding Paradise. ... Thanks for you having been a part of this. Yeah, he made a copy of that imaginary friend, actually. I don't know what's about that. I don't know anything about that. I don't know if there's a third part or not. I need to look into that. That was a nice game. And it's already bright outside. It's nearly 6 a.m. for me now. It said it will take about 5 hours and 30 minutes till 6 hours. And now it's like 7.5 hours for me. I guess it's because I'm reading everything and stuff like that. But straight up reading for 7.5 hours is, yeah, yes, exactly. That's what I wanted to say. Let me hop over to intermission. There you go. Hey. That was a nice game. I'm still gonna play the music here.